Okay, so biology module 13 on plants anatomy and structure. Is that what they call it? Anyway, we're going to start at flowers, fruits, and seeds. So there is a picture, and I do not have the book because it's downstairs, but there's a picture of the seed. This is mine if you need your laugh for my picture. Okay, so the plumule is the embryo shoot, the radicle is the embryo root, and the pericarp is the protective seed coat on the outside, and the endosperm is the food source on the inside. So the embryo is kind of that little, let me show you. That little piece in there would be the embryo, and this is the what's called the radicle, and it connects the embryo. Well, it doesn't connect that. That's the food source, the root of it. That's the root of it. And then this is the endosperm, which is where all the nutrients are stored. We are going to do a lab where you're going to actually do it at home because you're going to grow a bean seed and change the conditions of growing it. Okay, so one interesting thing is the way that seeds move. Seeds can move by wind. So like those little helicopter ones that you throw up and they float down. They can move by water. They can move, by animal poop. And they can move by animal external. So if it gets stuck to an animal and then the animal travels somewhere else. And ballistic. And I will have to see, I will try to link a video because it is really cool to see like an exploding pod where the seeds go out. Why do the seeds need to move? I don't know if the book talks about this. I don't remember, but seeds need to move because if all of your plants grow in one spot and then the new ones grow right next to it and the next ones grow right next to it, you're going to use up all your nutrients. So the seeds need to go out and build their life somewhere else. They can't all live together. So they need to go out and build somewhere else. So that's why they need to move somewhere else, especially things like trees, like things that are large. So that's why a strawberry can shoot off a runner and it grow right by it because it's really not going to take a lot of nutrients. It doesn't grow huge. Okay, so what is fruit? Fruit is the ripened ovary, including flesh or dry material surrounding a seed. A fruit is a ripened ovary, including fleshy or dry material surrounding a seed. There's 3 types. Simple, which has a single pistil, aggregate, which has multiple pistils, and multiple, which has multiple flowers. Your book has a picture of this where you can see the simple, the aggregate, and the multiple. Okay. And then we have classification. Oh, I have a very nice chart for classification. I don't like how I have it on here, but I think I will redraw this and post a picture of my classification chart. So I will post that, and then you can also, I will redraw it a little neater than this and post the picture of that so you can have that in front of you while you're listening to me. So there's 2 first classifications, which is vascular and non-vascular. Now, if I said vascular, you would be thinking veins for people, okay? Transports our nutrients. When I say vascular for plants, you should be thinking of their vascular tissues, which are their xylem and phloem. So your non-vascular plants are your bryophytes. They have to be small because they have no way to transport water or nutrients up a long stem. They don't have the xylem and phloem. So these are going to be liverworts, hornworts, mosses, very small things. Then we have our vascular. Our vascular can then be divided between seeds and no seeds. So no seeds have spores instead of seeds. These are the pterophytes. It starts with, it has a silent P. So these would be things like horsetails, ferns, whisk ferns, and club mosses. Now, your seeds then divide into angiosperms and gymnosperms. Your gymnosperms have no flowers. So these are your conifers, your ginkgo, gynophytes, cycads. Your angiosperms then divide into monocot and dicot, which is actually called eudicot now instead of dicot. Eudicot. I don't know, they changed names. And so monocots have one cotyledon, parallel veins, scattered vascular bundles, fibrous roots, and petal and stamen group of 3. Dicots have 2, here since why they're called dicots, branched veins, vascular bundle is in a ring instead of scattered. They have a taproot instead of a fibrous root. Remember that taproot goes straight down and the fibrous root is kind of like all crazy. The petal and stamen are in groups of 4 to 5. The dicots are mostly deciduous. So when you think of deciduous trees, those are mostly going to be dicots. Okay, so I will post this. I will fix this chart and post that picture. So that's a really short video just going through flowers, fruits, and seeds. Okay.